considering sending, if you're living in the diaspora, Canada, UK, United States, or anywhere else in the world, and you're considering to send donations to Jamaica, you're wondering what to get. You know, I know a lot of people will be sending food, but here are some other items that you can consider purchasing. So, number one, hygiene products. I think the basic amenities that we use daily. Sometimes it's so frequent, we use it. So it in times like this, you'll tend to just gravitate to, oh, let me pack food. But I would encourage you to also think about the basic hygiene products like deodorant, feminine products for women, babies, diapers are needed, socks for babies, clothing for babies, blankets, any type of clothing for babies. I highly, highly suggest, because you'd imagine that the little ones right now, um, they need things more than ever. I know Walmart here in America have, like those snacks for children. Those, I think they're easily like melted in your mouth. They're like so affordable. Like those little crackers that kids can just grab and snack on. So if you are thinking about sending food for kids, I would definitely recommend those. One, because they're safe for them to eat, and also they can last a long time. They don't need to be refrigerated, right? So we're thinking things that, in a time like this, that it will stretch, it will go a long way. So one, they don't need to be refrigerated, they don't need to be heated up, they don't need to, there's nothing complicated. You just open the bag and you eat it. So I don't remember the brands, but I'll try to put the details in the description. But yeah, Walmart has a lot of those like safe to chew snacks for kids or babies. So I recommend getting some of those. For like any baby food, I recommend getting those that it doesn't take too much preparation. So that's one thing. Focus on getting a lot of kids stuff, children's stuff. I'd also say, in terms of feminine products or hygiene products overall, toothbrushes, toothpaste, face products, soap, to take a bath, rags, towels, what else? And obviously clothes if you are able to. And make sure that when you're sending secondhand stuff, if you're able to, that it's in proper condition. It's something that they can actually receive with joy and smile about, right? We want to uplift them and still make them feel loved. So I would say send your best. Things that you don't necessarily, even if you've, purchased new stuff and you're not using it 100%, yeah, but just send your best stuff. But in terms of basic amenities, I would definitely recommend sending things that you're just not thinking about daily. Things like batteries, flashlights, anything that can work without power, because you have to think about it right now on the island of Jamaica. So the eastern parts of the island, or the western parts of Jamaica, there's no electricity, there's no communication. People are struggling to get Wi-Fi signals. People are struggling to even have access to their phones, and if they do, they don't have any sort of power. So I would say lanterns, batteries to charge those lanterns, flashlights, anything to cut down trees. I can imagine that there are a lot of trees still needing to be chopped down and moved out the way, right, off the roads, to clear all the debris and stuff that would have fallen down. So I would also recommend getting supplies like power tools that can help to cut down trees, cut down limbs, cut down branches, and remove those all the way. So power saws, chainsaws, all those things. I don't know about machetes. I wouldn't recommend machetes, but yeah, I think other power tools are highly needed right now. And let me see what else. Also, blankets, right? Because a lot of people are homeless. A lot of people lost their homes. They're not able to go back inside for shelter or anything like that. So I'd also recommend, if you are able to and you're shopping and you don't know what to get, other items such as chapar, what we'll call him, chaparlin. I am struggling to find a proper word for that, but hopefully you guys know what I'm saying. What else? Blankets are highly needed. Sheets, bedding. Even though you might be saying, but you know everybody is homeless, they don't have a bed right now, and all of that stuff. But any form of comfort, anything to wrap around you to feel comfortable or to, you know, just kind of get you at ease. Pillows, anything that's gonna allow them to feel comfortable. I would still say purchase if it's affordable for you. And here's another one that is going to be needed for outdoors, because swamps have been built up. So I would say mosquito repellents. Mosquito repellents are a must. I think that should have been one of the top 5 things that I mentioned. But if you've managed to get this far in this video, mosquito repellents, stock up on those. Stock up and send mosquito repellents. There's some on Walmart. There's these I think you can actually just stick them onto your skin. I don't know what they're called, but if you go on to Amazon, you can find the sticker repellents where you stick it onto your skin and it does the job as well. You know, yeah, whatever you're able to have access to and you're able to send, perfect. I would also say mosquito repellents and, yeah, hand sanitizers. Hand sanitizers. I'm definitely gonna grab a few of that because I saw somewhere close by me where they were actually selling these big gallons of hand sanitizers for $1. I was like, I don't need that much, but no, definitely I'm gonna try to get my hands on some of those. But I highly recommend for you as well, the tiny ones, the medium-sized ones, the big ones. Those will be needed because I don't think that a lot of places has access to running water as yet. So hand sanitizers cannot be enough right now. So if you've made it in the video this far, also hand sanitizers, mosquito repellents, can't do without those. Wipes, because people are living on the street. So, you know, I want you to just think, no water, no electricity. What type of essentials could keep you going, keep you feeling clean, keep you feeling refreshed and good? You know, think about those items and grab those items if you're able to. Paper towels, tissues, like toiletries, all those things that you need when you're outdoors, right? Think about camping then. For my people in the diaspora that you're concerned about what to get, what items to get, think if you go outdoors camping, what does that look like for you? And grab those things. I hope this helps. And also, before I go, I just want to say to my Jamaican family and friends and just nationwide, if you're watching this, I love you. I'm sending so much love and prayers from our Almighty God to you. I want to encourage you not to give up. I know that this is such a dire situation and it's easy to feel hopeless. It's easy to feel frustrated and just worried about tomorrow. But I want to encourage you that we are standing with you. The entire world right now is standing with you. So I just want you to take hope and have heart, courage, and know that you're not alone. You might feel lonely, you know, having to sleep on the ground, sleep outside of your beautiful, comfortable home that you're used to. So I'm just sending you so much love, and we're here with you, we're standing with you. You know, everyone all over the world is trying to do their part to help in this devastating situation. So I just encourage you. I know it's not easy, it's easier said than done. I can sit here and say this, but I know for you it's not the easiest experience right now. So yeah, just be encouraged. Help is on the way, and we'll make it through together. All right.